Hello everyone! Welcome to Bedtime Story Time. I'm Miss Lizzie and this is our friend Horton and we're here to bring you another bedtime story time from the Drake Library. Now this is a very fun story time because all of my books have to do with sheep. What do you think? Does that sound like fun? We might even have a song about sheep later if we stay tuned. Alright, shall we get started? Alright, what's the first thing we always sing? That's right, the more we read together. All right, here we go. Oh, the more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Read big books and small books and short books and tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. Good job! All right, let's get started on our first story. Let me see. Okay, our first story today is Russell the Sheep by Rob Scotton. Are you excited to read about sheep, Horton? Yeah? What's that? You'd rather they be elephants? Well, you know, it can't always be about elephants. Maybe soon we'll read another elephant book. How's that? Do you guys like another book about elephants? Maybe soon. All right, let's get started. It's about sheep today. Russell the sheep lived in Frog's Bottom Field. At the end of a long, busy day, see all the sheep? Let's count how many there are. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheep. And I see a 7th one swinging in the tree back there. 7 sheep. Night fell, and the sheep got ready for bed. Soon all was quiet, except for Russell. No matter how hard he tried, Russell could not fall asleep. Maybe if it were really dark, he thought, I'd be able to sleep. But the really dark really scared him. Perhaps I'm too hot, he thought. Perhaps I'm not. Russell pulled up a pillow, but the pillow hopped away, hopping mad. Uh-oh, looks like the pillow was a frog. Maybe I need a better place to sleep, he decided, and went for a walk. Russell spied the trunk of a rusty car. It was too cramped. He tried the hollow of a tree. That was too creepy. Russell even tried sleeping on a branch, but it was too crowded. What's a sheep to do? Russell thought he would never get to sleep, but then he had a brilliant idea. What if he tried to count things? That would make him fall asleep. Russell counted his feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not tired. I guess I need more feet, he decided. What next? The stars! Russell counted each and every one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 million, billion, and 10. And Russell was wide awake. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of counting. He counted them again. 600 million billion and 10. And still wide awake. Russell thought very hard. In fact, he thought so hard his hat went ziggy-zaggy. I know, he shouted. I'll count sheep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still awake, he said inside. Then Russell realized he had forgotten to count one very important little sheep. Himself! 10! Russell felt a tickle, then a twitch, and then sound asleep. By now, it was morning, and all the other sheep in the field began getting ready for the new day. Soon, everyone was up. Everyone, that is, except for... Uh-oh, who do we think's not up yet? Except for Russell. Even the little frog's asleep on his belly. What did you think? That was a silly book, huh? Did you like that book, Horton? Even without any elephants? That's good. All right. Shall we sing some more songs before we read our next book? I think we should too. Okay. Do we remember Here is a Baby from last week, our little finger play? Let's do that again. I thought that one was fun. All right. Get your fingers ready. Here is a baby. Ready for a nap. Lay her down in her mother's lap. Cover her up so she won't peek. Rock her till she's fast asleep. Good job. Should we do that one more time? My baby's still a little awake. Let's try again. Here is a baby. Ready for a nap. Lay her down in her mother's lap. Cover her up so she won't peek. Rock her till she's fast asleep. Oh, my baby's snoring. I think it worked. All right, my baby's fast asleep. I'm gonna put her to bed now. Okay, let's sing our next song. Excuse me. All right. How about we do If You're Going to the Moon? What do we think? That sounds fun? I feel like going to the moon today. All right, but we need some very important things before we go to the moon. Do we remember? All right, let's get started. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear your boots. What else do we need to go to the moon? How about a helmet? All right. If you're going to the moon, wear a helmet. If you're going to the moon, wear a helmet. If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, wear a helmet. All right, what's another thing we need? How about some gloves? If you're going to the moon, put on your gloves. If you're going to the moon, put on your gloves. If you're going to the moon, this is what you have to do. If you're going to the moon, put on your gloves. Good job. All right, let's sing a nice lullaby, get us nice and calm before we start our next book. How about it? How about, since we just went to the moon, let's sing I See the Moon, our nice moon lullaby. Okay, ready? I'm going to grab Horton, and I'm going to give him a little rock, and we're going to rock together and be nice and calm, okay? So feel free to grab whatever toy you want to, or rock yourself. so we can get nice and calm for our next story, okay? Ready? I see the moon and the moon sees me, down through the leaves of the old oak tree. Please let the moon that shines on me shine on the ones I love. Over the mountains, over the sea, back where my heart is longing to be. Please let the moon that shines on me shine on the ones I love. Good job singing that lullaby. It sounded so beautiful. All right, Horton, are you feeling calm now? Horton's feeling calm. Are you ready for another story? Okay, I'm feeling quite calm too. I think I'm ready as well. All right, Horton, you can sit right here. You can sit a little closer this week, okay? Sound good? Here we go. All right, our next book is called One More Sheep by Ms. Kelly and Russell Ato. This is another really great counting book. Are you ready to count? I love counting. On a wild, windy night, in a fierce thunderstorm, Sam brought home his sheep and tucked them up warm. Woolly socks on their feet, woolly hats on their heads. They were all safe and snug in their big, cozy bed. You see how many sheep there are? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sheep all in the bed. Oh my goodness, they must be so cozy with all their wool. Now, Sam owned 10 sheep, and he had to be sure that he'd brought them all in from the wet, windy moor, where the hungry wolf growls and the hungry wolf prowls, and on wild, windy nights the hungry wolf howls. Uh-oh. Sam just had to know they were all safe in bed, and the one way to know was to count each mutton head. He counted out loud, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as he got before he started to snore. Uh-oh. He always does that. It's not that hard to count sheep. Is there something about us that puts him to sleep? I think that he finds us terribly boring. How rude! How uncouth! And now he is snoring. Out on the moor, the wind whistled and wuthered, while the sheep safe indoors snuggled under the covers, drifting through dreams, till a loud rat-a-tat-tat woke them all up. Who is there? What was that? Uh-oh. Sam ran down the stairs and threw open the door. Well, bless my pajamas! It's one sheep more. Don't stand there shivering. Come inside. Come get warm. What a fool I have been to leave you out in the storm. Uh-oh. I don't know if that looks like a sheep to me. And the sheep say, "Stop it right there, Sam, you silly man. You've got the brains of a watering can. How do you know he's one of your sheep? You didn't count us. You fell fast asleep." Sam said, "Don't mess around. Remember who's boss. Let the precious lambkin in before I get cross." And the sheep say, "But first you should count us." "Yes, that's a plan." "Do you think that he'll do it?" "I don't know if he can." Well, Sam could count fingers and Sam could count toes, but he couldn't count the sheep right in front of his nose. He thought and he wondered, just what could he say? He couldn't tell them nicely, but he told them anyway. It's a well-known fact that when people count sheep, it tires us all out and puts us to sleep. You're not at all interesting. You're not at all odd. You're a first-class ticket to the land of the nod. And the sheep say, well, thanks very much. How ill-mannered. How rude. You've got an appalling attitude. But, boring or not, the sheep could sense danger. They did not want Sam to let in the stranger. The sheep say, he's got to count us for goodness sake. But how are we going to keep him awake? We've got to surprise him. We need a new trick. One thing's for certain, we have to work quick. Get in a line. We'll put on a show. Do you think it will work? I don't know, but here goes. Oh my goodness, can we count all the sheep in their kick line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We were right. He already has 10 sheep inside. But then, who's outside the door? Who, Sam cried, can this be then? Uh-oh. Who is that? That's the wolf, that's right. And he quickly slammed the door again. Uh-oh, there he goes. After all that fuss and fluster, Sam couldn't get to sleep till he settled down and closed his eyes and counted his boring sheep. The end. What did you think of that one? I really like this one. I really like the counting and all the rhymes, and it's quite silly, huh? All right. All right, remember how I said we had a fun sheep song to sing? Okay, this is a really silly one, and we're going to move our bodies and our hands with it. But before we start, I have a little friend, another little friend. Is that okay, Horton? Yeah? They're friends, it's all right. This is our sheep friend. Hello, can you say hello? Hello, everyone say hello to our sheep friend, our little Lammy. Lammy's going to help us sing this next song. It's okay if you don't have a little Lammy. You can use your hands, or you can use another friend if you'd like. But I brought Lammy because he really wanted to help sing this song. Is that right? That's right. All right, we'll sing through it once since it's new, and we'll sing through it again, okay? It's a fun one, though, so it'll be fun to do it twice. Okay. Shh. It's time to go to sleep. But into my bedroom, one sheep creeps. Don't go to bed, the one sheep said. I would rather dance instead. Soon he was dancing on the ceiling, dancing on the floor, dancing on the window. He was dancing on the door. Stop that dancing, silly sheep. It is time to go to sleep. Soon the sheep lay on the floor. We'll lay him down. Soon the sheep began to snore. So I started dancing on the ceiling, dancing on the floor, dancing on the window, dancing on the door. What did you think? Did you think that was fun? Should we do that one again? Did you have fun dancing? All right, let's wake up, Lammy. Please say, wake up, Lammy. Wake up, Lammy. They're awake. Do you want to sing through that one more time? Okay. Do you want to sing through it too with us? Okay, let's sing through it again. Get ready to shh. Shh. It's time to go to sleep. But into my bedroom, one sheep creeps. Don't go to bed, the one sheep said. I would rather dance instead. Soon he was dancing on the ceiling, dancing on the floor. He was dancing on the window, he was dancing at the door. Stop that dancing, you silly sheep. Now it's time to go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Say good night. Good night. Soon the sheep lay on the floor. Soon the sheep began to snore. So I started dancing on the ceiling, dancing on the floor, dancing at the window, and dancing at the door. Oh my goodness, that was so fun. You were such a good dancer. All right, so were you, Lammy. Did you have fun? Thank you for coming out and singing that song with us. Did you like all the sheep books? Do you think we should have more sheep books? Well, lucky for you, we have one more book. Yay! All right, shall we get started? Good job, everyone, learning that new song. All right, Lammy, you want to sit with us? Here, let's sit with Horton. You want to sit on his back? There we go. Okay, great job. All right, here's our last book. No Sleep for the Sheep by Karen Beaumont. Uh-oh. Ooh, sorry, Horton. In the big red barn on the farm, in the big red barn on the farm, a sheep fell asleep in the big red barn, in the big red barn on the farm. Do we see him? There he is. Then there came a loud quack at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the duck at the door, and please don't quack any more. Quack, said the duck in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the duck and sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud baa at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the goat at the door, and please don't baa any more. Baa, said the goat in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the goat and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud oink at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the pig at the door, and please don't oink any more. Wink, said the pig in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the pig and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud moo at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Oh my goodness. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the cow at the door, and please don't moo any more. Moo, said the cow in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the cow and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud neigh at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the horse at the door, and please don't neigh any more. Neigh, said the horse in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the horse and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. In a deep, deep sleep in the big red barn, on the farm. Then, look at them all sleeping, finally. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Wake up, all of you. Hey, sheep, that means you too. Uh-oh. But the sheep slept right on through the neighs and the moos and the cock-a-doodle-doos in the big red barn on the farm. The end. That was a silly one, huh? I really liked that one. All right, we've come to the end of our story time this week. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you very soon. All right, shall we sing our goodbye song? Okay. Do you want to join me? All right, let's sing our goodbye song with our friends. Okay. Here they are. Now it's time to say good night, say good night, say good night. Now it's time to say good night. I'll see you all very soon. Say bye-bye. Wave bye-bye, Horton. Bye-bye. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.